Have you already had your first coffee of the day and are now onto your second, maybe even your third? Well, listen, the good news is you're definitely not alone. 90% of the Australian population drink coffee and almost a third of us drink 3 to 4 cups a day. Joining me this morning on the morning show is Laura from DeLonghi, who can share some insight into our copious coffee consumption, and she's going to introduce us to some machines that will satisfy our caffeinated cravings right in the comfort of our own home. Good morning, Laura. Now, I mean, some of us are ordering 3 to 4 takeaway coffees a day. That gets very expensive, doesn't it?
Yes, it can. Good morning, Glenn. Over a year, the average Australian coffee drinker spends $1,825 on takeaway coffees.
Wow, that's a lot of money and a lot of coffee.
It is. So right away, you start to realise the value of having a good quality coffee machine in your own home. And with a recommended retail of just $299, this Sculptura coffee machine has paid for itself within a couple of months of not getting takeaway coffees.
Good stuff. Well, you've got my interest already. Tell us more.
Well, this machine is all about versatility. So you can use the beans and grind you like, or you can use the packaged espresso pods, and in no time at all, you'll have a barista-style coffee exactly the way you like it without even getting out of your pyjamas.
Oh, I love the sound of that.
And that's not even mentioning the 96 hours per year you'll save of not waiting in line at the coffee shop.
96 hours. So that's what you found out, that we wait for our coffee. That's incredible. I like the idea of staying in your jammies, but you must have other interesting little bits and pieces, trivia about coffee. What can you share with us?
Well, DeLonghi recently conducted a national coffee study and found out some interesting habits about our country's coffee drinkers.
Okay, like what? Give us a bit of an insight.
Okay, so the biggest coffee drinkers are in Victoria, followed by Western Australia, then South Australia.
Very interesting. Now, is it true that you can actually tell a lot about a person by the type of coffee they drink?
Well, according to the National Coffee Report, cappuccino drinkers are considered to be fun and the life of the party. Espresso drinkers are considered to be successful, and latte drinkers are labelled as high maintenance.
Ah, very interesting. What about, I'm a flat white kind of guy, so what did you find out about me?
Well, flat whites are the most commonly drunk coffee in Australia.
Right.
So if you drink a flat white, you're considered to be down to earth, but boring.
Right. I am thinking, though, I was going to sort of move on to cappuccino. So
yes. Well, with the brand new letter machine, you could do just that.
Right.
So just one button press on the touchscreen display, and presto, you're now a cappuccino drinker.
How about that? But if I want to go back to a flat white just quietly, can I do that?
You can do that
still?
as well. It's also just a one button press.
Yeah.
And I didn't mention, you should check out the new latte crema function. It produces perfect velvety froth.
Beautiful.
DeLonghi makes the only fully automatic coffee machine specifically for this Australian style of coffee.
Is that right?
That's right.
That's fascinating. That's excellent. So DeLonghi have basically created a coffee machine for every style of coffee drinker.
That's right. I mean, coffee means different things to different people. For some people, coffee is a social device to catch up with friends. For others, it's a time of quiet reflection. For people like me, it's a way to kickstart my morning.
Yeah, whoopah! Get a cup of coffee into you. Now listen, just a thought. If a lot of people like their coffee a bit stronger or a little bit weaker, what happens then?
This is the perfect machine for you, the compact Magnifica S.
Magnifica S.
You can control the coffee strength by just turning the dial, and you can even program it to produce the perfect coffee that you like.
Beautiful.
So if you like it warmer, hotter, stronger coffee, you know, the coffee to milk ratio, you can program that in with this machine.
So barista quality coffee in the privacy of your own home. We've saved all that time in the queue, and I'm still in my jammies.
That's right.
You've got to love that. Hey, listen, thank you for coming in and sharing all of this information. Where do we get hold of one of these great machines and find out more information?
Well, they're sold at all leading retailers, or if you want more information, you can go to the website at delonghicoffee.com.au.
There you are, you heard it here. If you're one of the 90% of people who love our coffee, you need a DeLonghi coffee maker. delonghicoffee.com.au. How do you like your coffee, guys?